everyone. How's everyone doing? Happy Sunday. So I actually have been home semi-alone, so it's just me and Riley this weekend. And Riley is helping me. Cricket's out of town, so Riley is behind the camera today. So say hey, Riley.
Hey.
So he's back here. Him and his friends have been swimming this afternoon, and he is willing to help me today. So if I have to hop around and help out a little bit, you guys will know why. But it's great having him here with me. So Ron and Reese and Ronnie went away for Seamus's bachelor weekend, so I can't wait to hear all about it. Let's just say that it sounds like they are having an awesome time. They have been down in Miami, so I've had a lot of quiet time and, well, hanging out with Riley and his friends this afternoon. So it's been a lot of fun. Do we have anybody joining us yet, Riley?
Marion Myers said hi to both of us.
Hey, Marion, thanks so much for joining us. I don't know if you guys saw, but last weekend I was at my daughter's bridal shower. So much fun. So if you followed along on Instagram, Insta Stories, and Facebook, I even had the unfortunate thing of going on a Facebook Live without realizing I was on a Facebook Live. Can you imagine? Yes, I did. So if you ever want to catch up with all your family and friends that you haven't talked to in years, go on Facebook Live without realizing it, put your phone in your pocket, and then go about your business talking about your daughter's bridal shower. And all of a sudden my phone was blowing up. I'm not kidding. So I got calls from people I hadn't talked to in years letting me know, oh my gosh, you're on Facebook Live. Do you realize that you're live and you're talking about the shower? So yeah, that was a pretty traumatic experience. Did any of you guys catch that? Anyone?
No one so far.
Okay. All right, so I'm here in the kitchen, and last week at my daughter's bridal shower, you know, we had such a great time. We had a hot chocolate bar. It was very laid back, very intimate. It was at an inn, but just some fun things. We had a loaded baked potato baked potato soup bar. We had a salad bar. We had, oh my gosh, the apple caramel sangria was to die for. But they were all really simple things, and it just made me realize that, you know, sometimes we hesitate to entertain or do things at home because, you know, it just seems like, oh my gosh, how am I going to get it all done? So I decided today to make really cute little strawberry shortcake kebabs. So I'm going to show you guys how you could either make the cake yourself or you could just buy it, store made. But you know what? They're so simple and so much fun. So that's what I'll be showing you guys today. All right, so we're going to start by, I actually bought a pound cake, but you can make it yourself. And I have an amazing recipe for a sour cream pound cake. So maybe if I was really entertaining people, you know, I probably would make my recipe. But either way, you can't go wrong. So you're just gonna take your pound cake and cut a slice off, then cut the slice in half, and then cut it in 6. So you'll have 6 little cubes like this. So I'm gonna do that again so I could show you guys. All right, so we're gonna cut it in half. And who doesn't love strawberry shortcake, right?
Honestly.
Yeah, it's such a favorite. Everyone loves it. Anybody else popping in, Ryan?
Tawny, Cole will say how yummy it looks.
Hey, Tawny, thanks for joining us. Tawny, I bet your girls would love making this. This is like a fun thing that you could even make with kids. And you know what? You could even make a bar out of this if you think about it. Have everything sliced up and then have all different toppings and dips for it. Okay, so then you're going to take your Florida strawberries. They're in season, and oh my gosh, they are so delicious. They smell so good, don't they, Riley?
Amazing.
Riley is like the king of strawberries. I'm not kidding. I will come home and he will devour like 2 pints of them. So guess who's going to be eating this with me afterwards?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so now you're going to take your strawberry, and Riley, can everybody see how I'm cutting the strawberry? Okay, so let's see. You're going to take your strawberries and cut them in 2. And then just leave this little guy. You could either eat it, like me, or you can save it. Okay, and then we're going to do that again. So does anyone have like a famous strawberry shortcake recipe? And I know the discussion is always biscuits or pound cake. I am a pound cake girl.
Me too.
You could keep you too, right, Riley? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're pound cake all the way over here. You could have the biscuits. Okay, so we're gonna do another one and slice it again. Okay, and this is where we're gonna get fancy. All right, so you could use regular skewers, or you could look for these little fancy ones with a little knot on top. So since it's, you know, for a party, you might want to do these. If it was just at home with my kids, we would probably use the regular skewers, but you can find these almost anywhere now. So they're at like all your local craft stores and fabric stores. You could get them, you know, just about anywhere. I know Whole Foods even carries them. Okay, then you're just going to skewer the pound cake and the strawberry. And do it again. And Riley, can everybody see?
Yep.
Am I in a good spot? Okay, awesome. I'm usually with Cricket, and her and I have it down to a science. So this is the first time Riley's helping me, which is awesome. He's doing a great job. So there's your little fancy shortcakes kebab, but we're not done. Let me do just a couple of more, and then I will show you what we're gonna do next. Okay. So we're gonna do another one. So no strawberry shortcakes. What do you guys like? Do you guys like biscuit or the pound cake?
Marion said she's all about the pound cake.
I am right there with you, Marion. Okay, so here's another one that we're gonna do. Okay, and now we're gonna come over here and I'm gonna show you. So this is actually a cheese board, but it's a fun way to display the kebabs, right? If you were having a party, and then you could make your own whipped cream, or in my case, I bought the store-bought one, but I have made my own, and I probably would if I was having a party, but you know, again, it really doesn't matter. But look, what a fun little presentation, right? You could put it there, and then everyone could take their kebab and dip right in, and there's their strawberry shortcake. But there's more. We're not going to stop at that, right?
Everyone's loving the pound cake in here. Everyone's pound cake lovers.
Oh, that's funny. You know, because true Southerners, and I live in Florida, usually love the biscuits. So that's interesting. That's always the debate down here. All right, so you could, you know, like I said, just do this and go ahead and dip it in, and then everybody could eat it, right? They're really fun to serve at a party. Or you could get a little bit fancy. So sometimes, you know, and especially if you did like a little bar, look, you can go ahead and take some and put like a little caramel drizzle. How awesome is that? Yummy, right? Or you can go ahead and do a little, I have my, if you guys have like a little mini crock pot, these are like awesome for the chocolate, to melt your chocolate. So I just threw in some chips and let it melt. And what a fun thing, again, you know, if you were doing like a fun little bar where at kids' birthday parties or when you were entertaining or at a bridal shower, and everyone could put their own toppings on their own. So again, look, drizzle. That could be really good. And then take a little bit and plop it on top. How good does that look, Riley?
Delicious.
Who's gonna eat this?
Me.
So there, that one. I'm gonna put this one right here for you, Riley, so that you can eat as we go along. But the main thing is to, you know what, to really think about how to have fun in the kitchen, whether it's your kids after school, whether they're having friends, you know, sleeping over, or whether you're throwing a bridal shower or an Easter brunch or, you know, anything. And, you know, I think sometimes we get like so caught up in the moment of, oh my gosh, it's so much work and what am I going to make for everyone? And there's so many simple little things that we can make that are so easy. I mean, like I said, if you don't want to skewer this, put everything out and let all the kids make their own, or the adults. And then the other thing you can also do, which I have done if you really want to get fancy, is you can dip your strawberries, right? So you already have the melted chocolate. Put your strawberry in there. How good does that look?
Oh, wow.
Doesn't that look delicious? And add it to the end of your kebab. Now that's a really fancy one. You're getting a little bit more fancy there, but imagine that with a little bit of caramel sauce. Oh my. Okay, maybe a lot of caramel sauce. And the good thing is, you know what? Strawberries are so nutritious. They're local. They're coming this time of year here from Florida. They're packed with nutrition. What a fun after school snack, or, you know, a fun thing to serve at a party. So does anyone have any questions for me? Did I inspire you to host an event, or to, you know, just get together with family and friends? Really, in the end, that's what Sunday supper is all about. You know, taking time for that one day a week to spend with your family and friends, break bread, have great food. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. And this is a perfect example how you could serve something fun, nutritious, delicious, and it's, you know, no fuss at all.
It was asked if the frozen chocolate strawberries would be good, if they would be all right frozen.
You know what? I've never tried that. But speaking of frozen, I do have a tip. So even if you make your own pound cake, throw it in the freezer for just a little bit. So I threw this in for about maybe like half an hour before I sliced it, because, you know, it won't come apart and you'll get like that perfect cut and those perfect little cubes. So that's a great idea. I don't know that this would work with frozen strawberries. I don't know. We'd have to try it. But I will tell you, it's pretty darn good with fresh strawberries. Right, Riley? Mm-hmm. Riley already gobbled one up like nobody's business over there.
Marion wants to know if she can come over.
Yes, Marion, come on over. Would love to, yeah, Riley just said anytime. I think Riley has seen some of your desserts on your blog, so he's like, as long as you bring some dessert for us. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I hope I inspired you to spend time around the family table. We will be live on Twitter tonight at 7 p.m. and we are celebrating Mardi Gras this week. So really fun theme, great recipes. Hop on over, say hello, and we're there every Sunday at 7 p.m. So thank you for taking the time to join me this afternoon.